Welcome to Ninjamobile Dart. This week's project is the exhaust system, and it starts with these three bits. A little machined ring that goes in the exhaust port, a bit of 80mm long 30-foot diameter pipe to start the primary, and this flange which was robbed off the original Kawasaki system. And this bit of pipe's got a little flare at the end of it just to make it match the 38mm tube that comes next. And away we go. Here are the four exhaust stubs bolted in place on the engine, looking somewhat like the inlet trumpets to a Coventry Climax 1.5 litre V8, but not. So this little table becomes a jig. This tube running up here is a replica of the diagonal in the chassis we need to miss, which is pretty close, but we can miss it. We're doing something like that. And there's the collector that we need to get to in due course. And for reference, here's what's left of the Kawasaki system. See if we can do something a bit prettier than that. So there's the first primary in place. First one's always the easiest. You can see we've got clearance to the chassis tube there, and to the bottom rail there, and there's the collector in place. And a little sneaky trick to show you here. It's a hose clamp with some holes drilled in it, so you can tack the pipe through the holes, and it should stay where it is now. Well, there's today's little project. Number 1 and number 4 primaries and a collector. I reckon if I was an exhaust gas molecule, I'd be pretty happy to get out that way. But we might stop there because westerly's just come up, as you can probably hear. And just over here, in the mountain, there's a massive fire, which is now going to come our way. So we'll pack it in and do some other things. There's our finished exhaust system, with a little 35mm stubs going to the 38mm primaries, 2 collectors, and then merging into the third collector. But we'll stop there for now, because the next bit gets the tailpipe heading off down the back of the car somewhere, but we'll wait till it's all in the chassis before we do that bit. There we go. Just before I get on and throw it away, that's the original Nissan cast upright, which I've just weighed, and it's 3.2 kilos, and I'd be pretty disappointed if it cost Nissan more than $100 to make that. So 3.2 kilos for that one, and 850 grams for that one, fabricated. About a week's work, probably about $1,000. But that's racing cars.